talk about this composition
Right.
with that double initiator.
Heretics.
You have
Close
everything
first
you need
map.
to set up
3
in
sheriffs.
that
They start on
superstar.
defense, vitality on attack.
looking at
No
the stat there
sheriffs.
for Team
I
Heretics,
mean,
only
it's just a
losing
sheriff
Fnatic
diff, no?
regionally
Surely.
since their kickoff days.
Pistols
I mean,
1-1.
this is not going to change on this map, at least. As we go 1-0 in their favor, a chance to lock in playoffs here.
Trip's absolutely owned them.
Onto Durka.
Why not shoot?
The side is taken over.
Nobody was there to help him that time. I spoke about all the support, and then it's just like him just flailing as he was put down. But hey, they've got into the post plant. That sometimes is the job
Recon,
of
Omen
you
Flash.
Dive in first, you die, and then
Sheriffs,
you look at your
one
teammates
smoke
as
for
you
main.
hope they hold, and they're all standing within the smoke, ready
Smoke
for
for
this
main,
fight.
Omen Flash, Recon, same time. Let's see it. Here comes the smoke main.
Oh,
Recon's a little early.
A little bit of hesitation, and then they go firing in. It's a good job, too. The quick trades, and less on the double. He's recovered that nicely.
Whoa, what's he done on site? What's he done on site there, bro? That's crazy. I kind of like the fact that Vitality had a plan of themselves, right? As soon as this door is going to get broken, they're just going to send it on these. They managed to catch one reloading, they isolated one, but Les has just killed everyone.
Solid start to the map from the side of Vitality.
Okay.
Really crispy as well.
Oh, that's...
And I think
Jesus,
it's
bro,
gonna
that's
be
nuts,
when they
man.
get off to these starts. Like, realistically, you look at the composition that's being run by Heretics, they're constantly going to be pressuring, causing issues. Woot on that jet, as terrifying as the man on the other side. There's been calls for him
That
for a
was
long
insane.
time to be a primary duelist, and a lot of the
Okay,
comps
Mini
they're
Boo buys
running
the
now involve
Marshal.
him
He's normally good for 1. And they're allowed 2
picking up that
deaths.
star roll alongside Miniboo.
You see Durka go down early. It's a good time to talk about that first map. I believe he was 3-6 in opening duels. The other side, Miniboo 6-2. He's been having a field day in those early fights for Durka. We've seen him go down in this round, and we saw plenty of it.
But how many generational whiffs did Durka have?
That's fair.
Whoa.
Because yeah, there is one that sits in my mind for Miniboo for sure. It's so funny though to see Vitality being so casually cruel in the name of taking space, just sending him in to his death, and oftentimes not.
I mean, it's a lot of pressure from Vitality at the moment.
How quickly Heretics have reacted to those.
Good amount of map
I
control.
think as well, the real damage you expect from Dirk will be on the defense.
Woot with a shorty. Does
operator,
isolate a 1v1. The
being
only
able
upgrade
to
though is
have
a
that,
sheriff.
like, the supportive flashes for aggression.
Mini
This
Boo's going to
round,
have to
though,
do a
not
madness
as
on A main here.
expectations. The only worry is the time starting to tick, but they now look to make that move. He's already tagged up as well. And the run through, not going to find anything. Decent cleanup.
Yeah, this was actually a really nice round to watch from Vitality.
Very far away. May even just
Fake gets the plant as well, so you would imagine they'll try to snowball him. Maybe Dark needs to relax himself over towards top. And yeah, I think they'll trade guns, right? And then he gets search. Wait, no one's. Maybe these two should change.
Well, he is currently sitting 3 away from a Hunter's Fury, and although you won't have that vulnerable being delivered from your ISO, neither team have.
There we go.
Still, an ultimate you want to respect, and one that they don't want to have online for their opponents. Reveal
the Cage Recon's lovely, great shot.
Goes 1 away. 1 kill, sorry, 2 away, and there's the orb found.
Very nice on this one. Yeah, very close to Sova ult.
2-0 with only 1 player lost. That's just fine, especially with the pistols brought in.
Yeah, and
okay, a lot of talk about orbs for this one, no doubt.
It's a very good map if you're 1 away to at least challenge for 1 of those orbs, especially on the A side of the map. It's needing quite a lot of aggression to challenge for it, but it does look like we're already seeing Woot look to try and fight across that side. Vitality, though, they're looking to capitalize off of that potential ultimate as they have
so much pressure here.
5 players. No
we got Omen Flash Punish, or are we just trying to make the smoke go early? Okay.
Early on, Woot's not going to have an option to keep on swinging that angle. He is sent backwards. Vitality's utility dump with a lot of refresh in util gives them the space. Keeping control over mid. The risk here is a B push. Heretics doing that in this round, not looking likely. Sat back, waiting to re-aggress towards Wine, towards A main, and quick TP out.
Yeah, it could have been a fake TP though, so still a bit of pressure over towards here. They got the Sova ult, they're out of there. We got early camera over towards B.
he's going to try to find a target on this B
Camera
side.
into
Most
shock,
notably,
you would
he still
imagine.
has
Then he has a recon and a drone to get info.
So finding someone, tagging them up, and making it easy connections is very much in their playbook.
Well, he got exactly what he wanted. That was the only goal. The fact is, though, 3 players already within this B site. Shocked up, being set up as well. And that time starting to get that little bit lower. A chance for some real
little bit of damage, not too much. 3
passing
passing on site though. Oh, it's a great recon, man. Dude, they Omen flash recon so he couldn't see it.
Comes in to fill the space. Only good for the 2. Usually it would be good enough, but Vitality with those
this Omen flash was sick, man. It hit 2. Hit 2 and it hit the main guy over towards site so he couldn't see the recon.
What Heretics are going to be made to do, a retake.
Hey, what, these past 2 rounds from Vitality have been so nice to watch. It was a great anti-eco. And this one was just like convincing. Util made a lot of sense. All overcooking it. They got a big win condition in terms of the Sova ult. They're doing their best to enable it.
Those 2 are isolated. The smoke gives good options. 2 kicks and Kovac, a flash out. Woot. Oh, he's got one through the smoke. Numbers even. Unfake has to hurry his pace, but Kovac's buying time before he falls. And Woot doesn't have any left on the clock to play with. Trying to get out, but he's caught.
So, nice round to watch.
The Heretics economy here. Well worth the losses taken by Vitality. Round 3 is theirs.
Yeah, I think a nice game plan from start to finish. I don't think a lot of teams would commit all 5 players to fight for an AWP, but it was something that they wanted within their game plan. The initial combination as well, as they enter into the site, utilizing the paranoia to set up Durka, and then everything else. Okay, Benji did as well as he could. But once
the Omen flash, no, the Omen flash was everything.
Avoiding
the whole round.
Another 2vx scenario was always going to be difficult. Back in as barriers are up. Well, it's just a slaughter immediately. He wants that ult back.
Yeah, he's about to get another Sova ult.
For sure.
Here's an ult here.
All plant. Round. Hell of a start. The judge on Woot. The sheriff on Boo. That's all that stands between Vitality and the round. Losing Durka early.
Knife hits no one over towards site.
Vitality are used to this.
Yeah, it would have been a bit too much to just send this, but
so. It seems like he doesn't mind too much. Still put up.
Dude, I do think Vitality is getting like considerably better week after week.
So valuable for the squad.
When he got into the late rounds.
It's looking.
But it is.
It's looking
we used to have these
better and
conversations
better.
back in the day. You think about when Raze was primary entering, and you're just.
We're not overheating here as well. We're like chilling, making sure we all group up together. We got smoke, flash, recon still.
If you're playing a jet,
like I know old Vitality are just sending that as soon as that knife hits no one.
Well, maybe you're not the best jet. For now, though, just patient stuff from Vitality. You have such an advantage, and we've already seen some pretty big blunders in the previous map. I'm sure that was the main talking point as they went in from the break. Was it is not really that they were massively better than us. It was we had 4 or 5 rounds that we should have won and ended up only losing.
Dude, it means the EMEA is gonna be insanely close though if they keep looking like this.
Right now, they are doing. It's going to set
them
up
It's going to get insanely close between them and BBL, right?
There's a fact there that I don't think they heard the updraft, but they certainly have an idea. Maybe they did actually dump in a flash around that corner. Someone might have been within earshot. It's getting dangerous. Woot is put down before the round can spiral out of control. 4-0, a solid start for Team Vitality on their own map pick. The attack is building up nicely.
So you would imagine they can dodge foot and get top 3.
And you look back to the last time Ascent was played
They're in
by
upper
Heretics,
bracket.
and it was an
Well, they got to play
strong
BBL.
defensive side, 10-2 half after they were massively behind. Well, always nervous when.
Wait, let's go into this one. They want to go fast.
So far, so good.
Shot close.
As they look to try and respond, Miniboo in an aggressive position.
Nice shot.
All he really wants is one,
really nice.
And that's what he'll get.
Yeah, the flash sent over.
Yeah, jump spot saw one.
Almost worked in his favor.
Omen flash to swing.
Ooh,
Omen flash to swing.
Miniboo close to finding his second pick. And now
the Omen flash was so late. What did I miss?
Still into a 4
this,
versus 3.
I mean, Miniboo did insane on site.
He'll grab a plant off the back of this and blast his hat off his head for the info. We'll know where these players are. Going to give them the space, but
hello, Yampy. Hello, mate.
Yeah, going for the plant.
Yampy had KFC
Giving
today.
him time.
It was incredible.
That's what it is. They know if they plant the execution back into the site is
What
likely
did
to
you eat,
begin,
Yampy?
and they want him to be just that little bit closer. A chance that maybe as well the opponents have already gone to clear this with how much time was left on the clock. He does need to get a move on though. The other two players starting to get closed in on. Les has done his job. That is the flank, and he's done extra already. His third kill of the round, but his teammates are dwindling, are falling. It comes down to the 1 versus 1. But he knows that he has the time on his hands. Always clever in these
Damn, look at him go, man. Les's impact on this map has been insane so far. Pulls him down to another eco. He's won him a pistol, he's won him this one. 9-2.
They delayed the plant, and maybe for a moment Heretics thought about that, the flank potential. Why are they delaying? But then they set their sights on the site, and that's exactly when Les struck from behind, catches the Omen off, finds a second. His third of the round as it was.
He'll get a timeout.
And even
So this is something that's interesting, right? So top 4 in regions go through. Look how close this is. From what I've seen, I think these two are cooked. To be honest, from what I've seen, most of these teams are cooked. Actually, somehow, maybe think the Na'Vi maybe has the best chance.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a call from
But I think it's pretty much between these 5. Well, between these 2. And dude, they're so close. And they play each other like next week, right?
Boo's already in the site. They are already, he's so far behind at that point that the impact's just unlikely, and maybe they already have it half by the time he gets in. So that small detail completely changes.
Yeah, they play each other
favor.
next week. Dude, that game is going to be sick.
9-2 with 2 rounds that you can say he won them individually.
Do you get points off playoffs? Yeah, for 3rd or 4th.
Well, I said, like,
and I think that's it.
Really solid
Yeah, I got it here somewhere.
You have to go back to their match versus BBL to see the same on the attack. They've got a composition that can do it.
Stage 2.
I'll also say as well, is this just a...
And only regular season, so not playoffs. So literally 3rd, 4th. Dude, that game is actually going to be it.
Can we throw that one up?
And then, unless someone comes 3rd, 4th in playoffs. Wait, that's so sick.
Lost to Rian's on S2G.
If you're going to tell me he lost to Benji as well...
Shock to break the trip. We take early info.
Yeah, well, it's been a tough time, but maybe that's
double TP out with the dash. Omen flash goes through the middle. Dude, they're just spamming side hits. I know this is an eco right now, but
weaker weapons here for the defensive side. They try to go back and deal with what they expect is a less lurk, as they find it to be the case.
What you're saying is there's a world where Furia makes it, mate. How?
If they can group up and make something work here with the Sheriffs, but
how did you?
Really the question is damage. You don't want the economy to get out of control.
I shouldn't have even read it.
Seen how hard it can be when teams get those back-to-back in-zone flawlesses, and it might not quite be that with Kovac going down, but it's damn close.
That's fine for them. Durka doing well to deal with the Blade Storm immediately, making sure that that's not going to cause any problems, and then the rest was just pistols. They can't really have that much of an expectation, but already 6 rounds on the attack side. Normally we talk about this map and it's defensive side prowess, so I think right now Vitality are going to be very happy with their position. And
I made the math for K-Corp. Vitality loses 2 more games, and then K-Corp gets top 4.
Vitality, you're coming in with clear
I'm just not confident they're getting top 4 with how they're playing.
Maybe. Behind and the rest of the squad moving towards the A side.
Depends how they get on their matchups, actually.
Flash already in, dash on the back of it. Durka's got a little bit of space. He'll wrap around the Gen. Nade pushes Wood out into the open, but Durka goes down. Boo's got him covered.
Okay, they finally hold down A.
Hunter's Fury finds another, and
they finally held down A, but
from Team Heretics.
It's overall helped out a lot.
They've not even taken a blow by Hunter Wood. An unfake, good as he's been, hungry for vengeance as he may be.
Get on the Furia train.
Really, is he?
Dude, the only team I would feel comfy getting on a train for at the moment is 100 Thieves.
I don't mind the idea.
They like have a lot to do.
Sort of the round where you expect that big buy to come in, expect the changes that Heretics look to implement. So you pick up the pace, you try and catch them off guard, you try and be incredibly direct. 3 HP. That's about as low as a player can be. 3 HP from the operator shot. Well, eventually, Minibu will get the job done. And in-zone flawless. Surprising after the 6 rounds in a row from Vitality that the first is incredibly clean from the side of Heretics. But this now needs to be the start of a big comeback for them, rather than
Prafu, thank you so much as well, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
that was a crazy.
Pushed pretty far on this defensive
That was a
side.
crazy
Whatever was said at
round
that time,
earlier from him.
Better be airtight. Think about that round.
Time to jump.
Boo, providing a lot
Stop
of cover.
jinxing 100 Thieves, dude. They're too good to. They're too good for that stuff.
Kept Wood alive, which allowed them to drop Kovac.
This is the time for you to stop believing, dude. Why you guys being like that?
Okay, so
You guys are being fans wrong.
There'll be plenty of challenges for Heretics, and going in with 6 rounds will at least give them a leg to stand on. Operator in play for Mini Boot, holding down on mid, but Vitality are conceding that space entirely. The rotates are coming in through the spawn. The early pressure on A with the hope to drag a rotate.
That's just lurking here, man. There's way too much glaze for there to be one of 100 Thieves in here, man.
Easily be the lurk.
That's messed up.
In fact, I think they want to sell that exact idea.
Yeah, and Durka's Bladestorm is just going to be that entry point. An immediate dive through into the site, but the hope is that maybe there wasn't anybody else there from above.
Oh.
He attempts to take out Benji, and he does get pretty close. The shields will at least regenerate. Miniboot is trying to hold on that cross.
Recon back to the site, actually get shot this time, man. This is hard for them to enter over towards site.
The TP brings a third.
Wait, are they gonna...
Vitality
Okay, how are they this...
now gonna go back the other way.
This is a different team, bro. How do they feel this comfy? You just pivoted through market to A. Gonna wait for the smoke so you can do it properly, or are we going back?
But even the baited rotation, it seems to be all this comes down to. With 20 seconds left from the clock, they hope that
I almost saw something incredible. I will say Heretics did great to take this Yori TP back.
They stand strong there. 12
are they done for, dude? It's an incredible Omen Flash. Omen Flash hit everyone lane, by the way.
They need to get in here, and they are shut out. The time too far gone. The round one. The question is,
dude, I almost saw a masterclass. I almost saw a masterclass. I don't know how long they had for smoke. Probably literally like 20 seconds, to be fair.
Yeah, I think the
maybe it
main
wasn't
thing in
doable.
that round was actually the deep position of Wu. Like, he's holding such a horrible cross over on the A site, deep, with so much information, that he can basically mean that, okay, I just need to catch someone and hold onto that ground in A main. Even if it comes down to retake, they were fine with that. They were okay with that. So what they'd called to do is just pause. They just sit there, they just wait. And while Vitality, again, I don't mind the call. It's just the fact that Heretics don't react whatsoever was their undoing.
Here.
Dude, where's the money, man? It's been a long time since we checked this. 2 people for Vitality.
I like this control.
Oh, these guys are so dead, man.
Trip reposition. It's gonna give them a lot of options, but
dude, the timing of that smoke's good, though. Dude, I need to get on board, man. Vitality look nice on this map. Wait. Wait, this is turning into a sick game.
That's given the spike to Team Heretics. Now they're the ones defending on the other side of the line. Boo will be forced forward. Not out into the open.
Dude, how do we get this spike?
Enough, but Wu tries to help him.
Big smoke,
losing his life, and they know exactly where that last player is. They've got
nice
Boo
shot.
boxed in, but they need to move that spike to site. I didn't say which one. It's going to be taken all
the way to B.
And a 1 versus 2 will be left in the hands
and
of
he
Boo.
used his ult last round, so
Been a weird round in the conclusion.
he's going to be at the furthest point possible.
Be something very surprising indeed. Like, Boo is still convinced. This time, it's almost the burden of what they did in the last round, pausing, being patient, waiting. And now he's got as far a rotation as humanly possible to try and get back in.
Dude, the timing on the
to the
smoke
other side
was
of the
kind
map.
of sick.
A million angles that need to be checked. There could be a snake in the grass at any turn. And even when he finally gets into the site, you're going to have that Cypher utility ready to try and stop him.
Double kill trip? What a nightmare. He does have a smoke though, but he's hitting these trips.
I almost think it comes down to maybe just trying to stop them instead.
Well.
He's got past every single one of the trips until the very last second.
It's unlucky, man. Someone managed to TP over them into the middle.
It was a blunder, or a problem, I should say, at the beginning of the round. But
still good money for Heretics. Just no rounds,
really
man.
Great options created by Wu, like this initial fight to try to get that advantage back in their hands. The updraft dash to get around.
How'd you cast 3 times in a row? Dude, that you know that mini Boo whiff on the ISO ult? That's my worst one ever. That has to be my worst one ever. Just purely because the percentage of it happening. I can't even imagine how low it should be.
Boo didn't stand a chance. 7-2 now. The attack side.
That should just never happen.
foundation early. Vitality
I can't remember what I said, but it was pretty bad. Pretty sure I said guaranteed.
Well, the paranoia back in return was supposed to open space. Kicks was already in. He catches Woot. It doesn't blind you, just near sights you, and he was real near to his opponent. A 4v4 though with the trade back, and the smoke causing problems. Rienz has got to bail. That should give the plant over to Vitality.
What about some with the curve? Dude, that's not even close in comparison. That's how mad it is.
TP to the other side because of how much ground he's cleared.
That's what's crazy about it.
The rest of the players can't just TP in the same direction, and that's going to give a pretty hefty advantage to
Double
Heretics
trip
now.
again, bro.
But even still, less in the post plant. A divided defense as they look to conquer.
I like these trips. The same one that got the kill last time. It might be expected, but
smoke goes up in 6 as well. It's actually a hard retake again.
If they drop down, they can't be that close to swing.
No way Rienz shocks where they were last time, right? Not a chance.
Even if
the time is so long.
There'll be that second line of information. It's the decoy that trips the first. Shorty's in hand. This is dangerous to deal with. The Team Heretics managed that.
Close.
Very nicely. The time is quite low, though. It's gonna be close and not close enough.
And bro, 8.
Vitality get it across the line.
Yeah, it's back-to-back rounds where the clock has definitely helped them out, just forcing players into more aggressive positions. And in this case, the time was enough just to close out the round on its own. It's a second pause called, but ultimately, like,
the Crashies one, yeah, is the exact same, right?
Like, losing this advantage, it was just the time that was taken.
Vitality, no, they look really good on this map.
Clear all of this space and less being able to hold on for such a long time. 8-2 up now on the attacking side. Like, realistically, this is a very damning looking scoreline for the side of Heretics.
Without a doubt, we expect this defense to be coming out with the lead. We said 6 might be enough, but even then, that's a pretty
always attack-sided.
Hopeful estimation of the situation. Now we're looking at an 8-4 at best. And those 2 rounds they
I mean, dude, it is in Pacific. In Pacific, we see some crazy scores.
But it's not enough. For Vitality building up these attack rounds, do we expect them to slow down when they go to the defense?
Dude, we're for sure missing the fast map of Furia. UG, man. We're going to miss the Furia comeback.
Dirk is not going to have to dive into his death so often. This is going to be difficult for
Furia
Heretics,
bounce back.
even if they get 4. And that's up to question right now.
Yeah, they're a squad that you look at this double duelist and you're always going to have that faith that individually they've got the stars that could bring them back into the match, but this isn't like Haven. This isn't a map where they have been like truly unbelievable. They've had some very
EMEA will wreck America's on champs. Dude, Mini gave us a stat earlier, and on all of those 3 maps in, the 3 worst EMEA maps, oh no, no Pearl, but Abyss and, what was the other one? Abyss and Sunset, was it? Abyss and Sunset. Abyss, Sunset, Pearl. 3 worst maps for EMEA in internationals. We got 2 out of 3 of them in there. The region's cooked for that event. Best map of Icebox gone.
Containing that space. You have less sitting over towards B main.
That's BBL's top 3 maps.
Now the reveal goes
I mean,
up.
to be fair, Yumpy, your Abyss was actually kind of nice.
Nobody there.
I like the Sage theory.
That could have been a gap, but he's thought twice about it. Yeah. Not seeing any pressure on A. Nothing on short.
Your Pearl too. You played Vice Chamber, right?
The gamble is that they're going to have more players on one side and then the weapons on the other. And they're currently walking into the weapons. It's still going to be a difficult hold. The rest of the players
so overall, as they head over towards the site, 26 seconds. Yori takes the TP back to site. 3 people here. Kind of all comes down to the Sova ult. 2 kill trips on the site.
Here we go. Hunter's Fury into the back of the site. That's going to make things awkward. Rienz, though,
oh, right. I mean, he got tags, but it's just not enough, right? 10 seconds.
2 players sit at the back of the site, and they've
2 kicks, mate. You ain't getting that plant. I respect going for it, but you ain't getting that plant down.
Once again, the round already over, and Heretics, once more, a round that didn't look like they should get, but they managed to make it work.
Looked a little like Fnatic on this one. Real late hit.
For a second, Rian's leaves
Liquid
the
had a
site.
nice
It
abyss.
looks like
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
wide open. Just one
agree.
player, Benji, in their way, but he goes back to help. Plays behind.
Dude,
the
you never
trip.
know. This time might be different. But
Rotate in from Boo's ultimate as well. He emerges from the shadows to a well-defended site. Rian's, he gets hit by the Hunter's Fury. It's an easy kill. He's revealed. But those other players on backside, they buy enough time. Root coming in to drop the planter. That's
okay, last round on this one. Oh, last round on this one, and they got 2 hero guns, and they just go back to what was working. It's the BBL though. Everyone runs over towards A main, make it look like they hit, and then no one expects the luck up short from the Jet. That's used dash early. It's an absolute classic.
There's someone waiting for him. Kicks is dealt with. A flash from Miniboo.
Big Joe, man. Miniboo's in trouble. Big 2v2.
The spam, close but not close enough. And we're back to a 2v2.
JH000141 with the prime. Thank you so much for the 2 months, bro. I appreciate that. Do I actually think Fury will win? Nah, I don't.
Just about surviving, but they have to be careful. Benji now
I don't think anyone can think that with what they saw. 4 in the end? Maybe.
Just standing, waiting for it to be broken. It's still not a great half for Heretics, but they at least have a chance.
Yeah, they do, but it is going to be a tough second half with only 4 rounds on the board. Vitality may have given over 4 of the last 6, but they built
the
up
piss round's
enough of a
big,
lead that they could be.
Dude, the
bringing us to
BBL
round
success
number
rate's
3
actually
loaders.
wild, man.
We'll see if that's the case.
Why does this guy in
After the
short
break.
always get that jaw? Even if the person knows that he's swinging, everyone's tucked into that corner all the time. We saw it with the Omen TP. That was pretty nice. I can't remember what game that was though, but it was cool. Fury versus K-Corp 2023. I'm telling you, K-Corp 2023 win that. The Fury that we saw last week was like one of the worst, man. Sorry, Sonia, to pile on. But I know you're trying to move chat along, but I've taken the bait. Do you ever want to see Breeze again? Dude, I'm down for it. I don't mind. I don't dislike Breeze as much as other people. I don't think it's a great map, but I don't mind it. Damn, even Sonia's getting involved. Stop asking who wins XXX versus Furia. Furia does not win. Jesus. That was more savage than what I said. You're saying any team. Double down, dude. It's wild behavior. What's with would come back? Wait, Basic coming back to Furia today? Dude, honestly, I'm so down for them to look better.
Looking over at Team Vitality, it has been a
it.
solid showing. This is where we
would be
expect
cool.
a player like Durka, though, to have an even easier time.
Yeah, I think I'll take this graphic. This has been the real build-up of success for Vitality, and that is doubling up on their board buff. Of course, Durka currently having some impressive matches over the last couple of weeks, but I think as well, Ampeg really starting
My
to
mods
show
would
that
win,
he
dude. We were
has
talking
that
about this earlier.
level
My mod team's
alongside
stacked though.
the ability to IGO, and they've had some very good calls. Obviously, like
We got champ winners.
A couple of rounds was coming down to the time,
Champ
but they were
winner
happy to play it
CNED.
quite late. Happy to go
Future
late
champ
into those
winner,
mid rounds and then have
Yampy
those
and
fast-paced, aggressive takes. And I think that he has been fantastic. And well, as I was saying,
UK legend,
the
Smooth,
attack side definitely hasn't been where Heretics
And then
have been
+1.
thriving. 40% win rate on this side of the map. And
Okay,
well,
where are we at with pistols,
they're
chat?
gonna have
2-1?
to up that at least a little bit if they're going to be able to take this one in 2.
Stealing sight. This pistol.
Ardis? I would never have Ardis as a
Big
mod.
deal for
Come
Team
on.
Heretics.
Jesus,
They try
nice shot.
to rush down. They're immediately put in the ground. Woot lost in the early fight. They have got boots on the ground now, playing inside the smoke. Miniboo has to cross
The
into
fast,
waiting for him
it's
there.
a fast
The
flank
second
from
player
Durka
doesn't
here.
fall, but he's done enough. Kept it into this 3v3. Les, though, caught, isolated inside the cage.
It's just the fact
And
that everyone's
Heretics,
dead, mate.
They turned this back in their favor. They've left only Durka. Man, we highlighted moments ago, this could be his half. And what a way to start it. He's already taken 1, 2 more to fall, but they can swing together. He's got to be quick, and he's got to be clean, trying to bait them out, but when they swing,
Nice from Boo
it's
there,
to his
never stopped.
defeat. 5 for Team Heretics.
We saw
2-2 on the
before.
pistols.
Getting that second pistol seemed to revitalize them in the previous map. I do think it's much more of an uphill battle here, but that is likely the lifeline that they needed to get things rolling. And the same sort of setup that we saw from the previous.
Got that plant in there at the end as well. Hey, that's actually big.
Aggressive A-site hits. Of course, in this round, expectations of investment are minimal. For the Heretic side, I likely mean that their bonus.
Klepto, I'm not answering that one. I'll take your money though, thank you.
Some weaknesses in the next round, but wanting to keep this one nice and safe.
Understandably. Playing it low, you've got the lead. No need to make some risks economically. Saving it all for the next. Still those classics. Saw Chronicle earlier on Bind.
Darker and Soulcaster mods too. Wait, a Darker and Soulcast mods? Bro, my mod team is crazy.
Is different to everyone else's.
We actually win. Bro, we might win against half of the VCT teams.
Only DMs per day.
It could be. It might not be wrong, honestly.
You know,
Darker,
as it was said
Darker
earlier, the wife's been away for a couple of
Yampy.
weeks. He hasn't had much to do, so he's just
Cooper. What else did we say? Soulcast.
Classic stats compared to
Dude,
everyone
that's
else.
nice, bro.
By next round.
Yeah, let's talk about Chronicle in a game he's not even playing it. Maybe we save that for next week, you know?
No, right now.
Nonetheless, this one looking fairly easy for the side of...
Get Ascent in. Dude, we could have a 6-man roster.
See if there's any extra damage that can be done, even with the reveals. It not looking
Like flame,
great.
dude, that's not even flame, dude.
Any amount of damage.
We're praising the mods.
They only have the one pistol, so even dropping a player or two
My
here
VIP
could
team is
cause either
stacked as well.
rebuys or just
You're right.
some low buys for the next round.
These last players, damage isn't done. So there's always a question of do you go for it to try to drop some weapons?
Who gets to hunt?
More so towards
Riens?
those ultis, similar to where we saw
mate.
Fake coming
Go
out
get
of
him.
this same round on the other side. Riens, he'll be happy to take some kills. He's going hunting. They won't want to give him them. Even the death
had a
just
double.
to give him the orb. That's what he's looking for. There's one found already. He's going to be 2 away if they take him down. He can just find one more. Ah, not quite.
Still, it's
2
nice.
away
2 away from
Fury
all.
Coming into the next round, that is going to be quite a bounty with all 4 of the other players surviving. Solid.
Yeah, at least one will be dropped, but this is now likely where things will get that little bit more interesting. Of course, someone who has definitely had some quieter weeks thus far when it comes to VCT EMEA, but is having a great game right now. Currently 15-9 in the server, top fragger overall alongside Les. I think they're going to need him to have a stellar second half. We've already seen his counterpart have those impactful lurks across the map, especially on that short A side. I want to see if Benji can have that same effect.
Got that double to close out the last round. His B holds were sublime.
When's he check the
Indeed,
camera
it is now
here?
Les's turn to take up that mantle. Torch is being passed.
Wait, this is
See the light
huge
is
right
fading.
now.
On Vitality's side, it was Heretics trailing.
No,
at the
late
half of
check the
previous
camera
map,
into
but
the
they
round to
managed
get info.
Climb back up into the lead and then take it across the line with a photo finish. But now, round 15, they'll have to make it happen again. Damage getting out of this. If they can drop a couple of players, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, and
They've
then
got
they
their
pressured
eyes
like
set
they
on
want a
victory,
double
and with the
default by
disadvantage
taking
they
the
came
orb,
into with this half,
and they make it look like they
that would
want a
do a
double
lot.
default. Let's go.
to boost them back up into this game.
Let's put one over towards middle as well.
The only thing I'm a little bit sad about
Shock
is that
breaks.
Riens doesn't have
Oh, it doesn't
himself
break
one of
trip.
those guardians
Camera
in
goes
hand.
in, so
Always
one
seems
over
to be
towards B
a
main.
pivotal part. Fake being tagged. Have to be that little bit more careful. Spreading the net early. but with
Recon, clone.
Trips still online in middle. I think the defense will be
I mean,
relatively
they did enough, man.
comfortable.
They did enough pressure that they brought one over towards
They
her.
are going to be able to bypass that.
Dodge the trip, go for the split. I mean,
Found it and broke it. Last
Big
player
cage from
still
Les.
a second trap, but he has to stay alive for that to be in play. Finds his way to
Unfake is a recon.
That they walk right into it, but they're waiting, biding their time.
There's a recon.
Durka through the smoke, gets a double. That's an
Shot.
outrageous pick from him, but time
shot.
running
Still so
low
doable,
as the
man.
rest of Heretics
Oh, man,
make
it's so
it to the
doable.
side, and Woot matches Durka's performance, puts them in the lead, gets them a weapon for their troubles, and with that
Oh, no, it's melting, they're melting.
It's Mark and Kovac falls. Heretics, they might be on the way to do it again, trailing at the half, but clawing their way back into
Dude,
this
crazy
game.
kills on sight here. Pistol into a bonus.
That round looked like it was already sealed. Like the fact that it's this from Durka, just this wild spam through the smoke, and there was only, what, 12 seconds left, but it was those early tags of the players at the back of sight, and then Durka trying to get back in to stop that plant from happening. Jumping the gun a little bit, but wanting to try and help out his teammates. And once again, it seems like Heretics, they put themselves in positions that feel impossible to come back from. But now, well, unless they lose to the Sheriff buy, they're going to be level once again.
Less is here very fast.
Stranger things have happened, that's for sure, in this series alone. But Benji's already given them the advantage. An orb taken for Unfake as they climb towards ultimates for the next round, the bye round. For Vitality, quite a ways to go to make this one competitive, to make it doable. Benji
Give a fit check, mate. It's a liquid t-shirt with trousers. It's the same copy paste it every day, bro.
Right away, at least not for now. Shock dart through to soften them. Durka's here now as well. Two Sheriffs waiting to take this across the line, but Benji's there again to catch them off.
Shot.
Secure this important round, and Unfake try as he might to make this duel. Benji's there again to catch them off.
We'll catch up after this chat.
The
shot was so good that we had to see it twice.
To make this doable, it's an uphill battle for Kicks and Kovac.
Not really any expectations from this point onwards, and they do have to be careful that they're not just feeding the orbs over to the other side. They just bring some additional context, of course, with Heretics 2 and 0, the chance for qualification in the very early stages.
Trying to lock him in.
Second split.
Problem is that Woot's just... I mean, Woot can just cause them to go here, I imagine. Don't have full info though.
And put them within risk. Especially with upcoming matches versus the likes of a BBL.
Okay, nice. That you might miss a replay.
Vitality timeout. Looking to stem the bleeding. The advantage.
What's your opinion on teams not playing Yoru? I mean, you don't have to play Yoru. The meta's so open right now that I don't think you have to play Yoru. I think it makes some maps easier.
No doubt on their side, that's what they're trying to avoid.
But it's still pretty open, man.
The strong performance we said coming out of half number one, he was a key player and he has continued to be here. 18 and 10. Woot with some big kills, trading back what Durka managed to put down 2 rounds ago. That gave them a very important win to streak these 4 together in this
Imagine this, it's off season, no Valorant, and then the mod team against the VIP team.
Benji's got the neural theft.
Okay, I like it.
Got some big fans of neural theft on the talent team. And it might be useful here. On the attack,
wonder who the VIP team would field. Because if Prius is there, man, I know who's winning that.
Yeah, I think the other thing as well with Heretics that's just always so terrifying is sometimes it really does feel like
25th best. Wow, that's really not great.
That's exclusively
Pistols,
classic
though. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, we're looking for classic. Classic, though, I bet he's number 1.
This goes here.
Anyway,
nobody's playing a Deadlock or a Killjoy Sentinel. Yeah, some people are.
When you talk about
Killjoy's still very good on certain maps, like Haven, Icebox for sure.
Is void, like, especially when you see some of these
like the bigger maps where there's more info needed.
They are a terrifying.
This map still people are playing Killjoy.
Oh, Kicks. He's about to come under some pressure.
Oh, but the paranoia should have gotten him out. Minibu must have been blind there, but his crosshair was on the angle. His reaction's perfect.
Oh wait.
Fury is put through.
Oh no. Oh, I mean he got one. It was a little delayed for what was going on. Instant reaction from the Cypher utils to go straight over towards middle. Recon. Damn, Recon spots the rotate. Someone shoot that for him. Someone shoot that for him, surely. Dude, they didn't get through. Are they just gonna cancel? They're in a great spot to cancel.
Giving him safe passage to the site. and what would have been a wide open site now, not so much. And the main thing is, Tom, look where the spike is.
Yeah, I mean, Benji's... I think that kill's so fine. Benji's going to take all the space. It doesn't matter. They lost the site.
The bigger thing is the fact that Benji has managed to now just walk straight into the A site. He's found that information that even though they had some pretty deep footholds on B, they can now rotate into this side of the map. No Hunter's Fury to deny the plant either. It will have to be the retake.
Why are most of the VIPs IGLs? I mean, because we appreciate, even though others don't.
Yeah, I love this double setup. The high-low in towards Garden. They've snuck through the Garden gate, and they're cutting deep down to the bone as Vitality lose another at Mini Boo.
No way.
No, he doesn't get two.
Wait, how's he alive
Classic
still?
even comes out. It's a disaster class.
Oh boy.
Vitality,
Man.
the lead is now lost.
I think I complimented Vitality too much, dude.
Oh, we spoke about the mid-round calling from
It's going so
Unfake,
wrong.
I think we're now starting to see the mid-round calling from Boo. Like,
I mean, the mid-rounding here was nice.
It definitely came off the back of a little bit of luck, but also just, you could understand the gamble. You've lost completely that market control. You want to try and get back in and help the team. I think Durka even catches one as they try and rotate away, but just that spike actually being kept meant that they had to double-check to see if Unfake was there, and realize, okay, there's at least 3 players around this
none of it.
Pace change, Durka's ult going to be a pivotal part, trying to take the fight, and somehow he's been sniped out.
Yeah, I mean, he's been told to push forward when they
he's going to want to forget.
When they Euro.
Vitality losing a player, they've still got rifles on the rack.
Whoa, it's fast, dude.
He's brought them the advantage. He's dropped the spike inside of main. Now they have to go fighting, and that they will, but Les is still waiting. Mini Boo. He had the gate crash, and now he has the spike. But 3 opponents to take down the lead for Heretics, but it doesn't look like they'll keep it for long.
Oh. I've seen him win a clutch like this going the other way. From the A site to B. And a disgusting little clutch.
Right, click the TP.
He's left the gate crash behind. Maybe able to go for a late flank. Instead, he's going to take the early.
He's here pretty early.
Main thing will be the timing on it.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Crash is running out
oh
soon.
boy!
I think he end up having to leave it. They've all gone past him, so this is a real
Feels like I'm watching
opportunity.
vintage
So
com or
sneaky,
something.
just like he was before on that B side. Nobody checking the back too. Could be for free, but it's a little whiffy.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. It can happen still.
He's breaking the window to try and bait. Try and get them to look the other way. The swing is well timed, but again, hasn't quite been able to capitalize. He has taken them off that spike, but the second they tap this, he needs to swing. And
no,
dude.
Why is he always good for one every single map?
He gave himself the opportunity to take that across the line, and at least he gets the one up in heaven. Brings it into a doable scenario, but that was spooky, Tom. I was really hoping we weren't going to see another blunder after those first few shots. We were there. I remember it all too well. I'm sure he does as well.
Nice, let's go, guys.
As he puts their HP low, and considering how that round starts with Unfake's double, with Les spamming through the smoke for one.
Kill all your opponents.
He definitely had a good shot of it. 9-9, tied up.
Did you accidentally give Mini Boo your aim routine? Thank you for that.
Still a safety net for Heretics to fall back on.
Crazy. Technically, that's a flame to him as well.
Down to 10. That was a wonderful spam. I think just a 140 headshot from the Phantom on
I don't know how that one's still here. Mods are sleeping.
Important.
Just because it flamed me doesn't mean that it's okay. Oh, wow, it's crazy. It could be a compliment, yeah, but mate, look at the look at the round that it followed. I get where you're coming from.
Gamble at a player back, but you have the information that Boo is lurking. Once more, the Heretics have been very happy to be patient. In fact, both teams.
My aim routine, yeah, is not play the game for 9 months, then play the game for about 2 days every week,
now, though,
and then repeat.
Out a little bit of that utility.
They know that this player's on short already. Now look to execute on that with Mini Boo down. Kovac just backs off.
30
but as he swings
left.
in, reloading, a risk is taken. The info gathered from it, but he'll lose his life to Woot. The 10 HP player still drawing breath and drawing blood
And
along
flash
with
hits
it.
too.
A 4v4. as they close in on the site, the tap of the spike, attempting to bait them out
That's
into
a
the open.
big trip, man. Lovely recon.
From up above, 12 seconds.
Benji, you have to go crazy, mate.
To be stuck soon. They'll actually get it down. Just waiting for the smokes to fade as Les continues to frag out, leaving Rienz alone.
Wait.
He's got 2 to
Crazy
take down,
doable.
both coming from heaven. He doesn't know that. He knows about Jet. When it is Durka with an off in hand, he'll bait for the other.
Oh man, oh, Vitality. I don't know about that one.
And the lead back in Heretics' hands.
I mean, sick from Rienz. It's a rough 2v4 though.
They've got so many individually fantastic players, but you put him in a clutch and you just expect this guy to win. And unfortunately, in this case, the bold synergy wasn't quite enough. The bait was basically perfect. But unfortunately...
Oh my god. Weber was giving it as well, dude.
It was a round that should have been theirs. And I've said that. I don't know. I think we're almost getting double digits.
We need to get that replay of Weber in the post-game highlights. I have never seen that man so
Yeah, that was like old UK Weber.
No
Maybe in 3 rounds they'll
Absolutely
be able to
giving
show
it.
to them.
Yeah, it could be. This one's certainly not going to have a lot of contest from Vitality. The rifle in the hands of Les. If you've been watching the last few rounds, you'll certainly understand why. He has been frying,
Yeah.
but he's sent back towards the B site. The drone will scare him away.
Wow, if anything, you want
Used to
them
give it as a
pushing into
coach,
this
only
hand
to my own
side.
players.
If you're a Vitality fan, the rest of the team hightailing it to this side of the map will almost just act as bodies for Les to trade.
Paranoia is getting close.
Les has just picked off Minibu though. A quick headshot to deal with one. They now know that the rifle is on the site. They need to try and deal with this man, and he's trying to play things safe. Just go for those taps and then duck away. Ultimate even used to try and remove the utility. One of the other major advantages is those ultimates that they could use into the backside. As the time now ticks further away again. It's
great from Benji here.
Still yet to take any real damage, but he is losing all of those teammates.
It's such a nice round from Benji.
They will get the
Yeah,
job
it's
done.
getting like a little bit
Back
close,
up,
but
and I
the
think
jump
Kicks is
out's
making
just
the
so
best of
good.
a bad situation by doing so.
Got a gun.
He got the rifle as well recovered from the corpse of his enemy. Kovacs the man walking in. We need to see Kicks with him. You need that rifle to be swinging at the same time, and it isn't. Isolated. As Kicks was holding towards Boathouse now, he's done for. He's trapped in! Maybe not! They're locked in there with him with 4 HP, but they're also equally as low.
Oh.
That's needed, and it's a wall back from Kicks. A 1v1. Benji yet to show his hand, hiding on the back of the site. Kicks is running out of time. He needs to force the swing, force the fight, and he does so, but to his detriment.
It's unlucky, man. It was a great
This
try.
round, I said there wouldn't be much
Yeah,
contest,
doing an
and
insta
Kovacs
smoke on the
should have
spike
known
there
better.
might have been a doable round, but he was really confident he was going to swing.
From Kicks. He only found this right
Here's a
late
smoke.
in
I mean,
the
he
round.
really thought he was going to swing, man.
I think he's trying to catch the player on the box.
Listen,
Actually
guys.
get someone on the
My
stairs
bad, that
instead.
was the worst play I've ever done, and I'm never gonna do it again.
Hey, you've got to respect them.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I
he's got mistakes.
respect
Absolutely.
There you go.
That's a leader right there.
Boo is definitely one of those players. If you've ever spoken,
My money on this, I'll tell you that. And we talked about it. Oh, they win the pistol, they've got a chance. They win that 3rd round, even the 4th goes their way.
even the last 2 of the previous half, like
Yep.
there was a real world where this was utterly dominant, and even still, it was very dominant from the side of Vitality. But
Can I show the Yampy clip from the other day?
as well.
Nah, man.
Talk about summer mayhem.
I said I
it's
wouldn't.
Something else out there.
They lost the
that
game,
no one's
right?
Getting into this week.
Wait, did
Amount
they
of
lose the
games
game?
we've seen.
Wait, no, I think I can show that. Yampy,
I
you don't
think
know.
actually
You
the
don't know
majority
the
of
thing.
games have had
You
at
might
least
remember
the
doing
map
it though.
Go incredibly one-sided, and then the swing back. The BBL game was just unreal.
Yeah, there's no
Yampy,
more
you don't know what we're
93
talking
curse,
about.
it's just
There's a good clip of you.
first half curse, I guess. Don't be good at the beginning of games, because it really doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, our region full of comeback kings, evidently. And Heretics, they're looking to hammer this home.
Ah,
This is
dudes.
the buy from Vitality.
It's a good
Ascent
Omenal
2
back
rounds
aside
needed, but
though.
Tom, you're right, it's one.
Omenal
It's
thing.
this one.
Oi, big shot from Dirk. I was going to say Omen Flash is incredible.
Finding success on the back of the site.
Do they pivot through spawn? Yes, they do. Dude, what a call on this. Dude, if they get this kill, it's done.
Looking to force the issue. They tagged Kovac heavy, and
Yeah.
they're going to hunt him down.
Information.
Running their way to the A site, or so you think. Spike's just gone on to B. It's now TP'd out, and Vitality have got to be scratching their heads wondering, what the hell are they doing? Where are they going? Where will the push come in? And they may be about to find out the hard way.
Stopping once
Oh,
again.
someone
I
made a
think
footstep.
second
Benji.
ping onto Kovac. Who didn't want to give the spike away. Durka at the back of this site. We need to see that hero he can be, but Wood is just looking
what a round,
a
man.
little bit better. 20
Dude, what a
13,
crazy
another
recovery this
triple
has
to
been.
add to the collection, and while Kovac, good luck from here. 42 HP, force to find. Yeah, I think holding onto the rifle holds a lot more value than anything else.
He's 40 HP. I mean, going for this is maybe inspired by kicks in the previous round, but he didn't even win that.
And more health.
Yeah, exactly. A loss of that rifle means they're screwed for the next, and how they might be anyways. Nowhere near the Blade Storm. You can hope Unfake pulls something out with the Hunter's Fury, but this has to be 3 in a row from Vitality.
Oh, the clip now, dude, they're hunting him.
Piece of the puzzle to fit in.
I don't even know where the clip is, to be honest.
Without this rifle, I just can't see it working.
It's also, as well, like a team that's come in with
13 minutes until 2G Furia. It's looking like it's going to work out so perfect.
the victories they've had is when they've been incredibly dominant and then just closed down from there. You go back to the foot game, it was not even remotely close. 13-2, 13-5.
Dude, this little double peek was awesome.
When it seems like a team has that ability to come back into matches, which Heretics this season have definitely shown time and time again. I don't know if they have what it takes to stop what has been a demolition in this second half.
Now this is new. The attack side Heretics have gotten. It's blue. The feeling that Vitality have got, they have got to be mentally in the dumps. Maybe soon sent there. For Heretics, 3 chances now to lock in playoffs of stage 2 in EMEA.
There's some super chats?
To their
Surely
ultimate
not.
goal of going all the
I think I
way
was
to
on top of him,
champions,
Lexi.
of fighting in Paris for a title,
Yeah, I
for a
got these.
trophy. One that has evaded them many times within the VCT circuit. Hunter's Fury put through, that's a great connection. Unfake, he's close to finding the opening, but it will evade him. 70 on Rienz and Boo, but Heretics still have 5.
Durka's position is something we've not seen too much of from Vitality. A chance for him to be the hero we know he can
They're
be.
actually going through middle.
Kovac
Does
obviously not
Durka
having
peek
a
or does
gun in this
Durka wait?
scenario is going to make things a little bit more difficult, but that's a
Why
spike.
he peeks?
An important kill. Even if it just buys time, it may not necessarily be something that he looks to defend. But with 30 seconds left, a third player was gambled over. Benji now finding a kill on B.
Holy bro, look at some of the rounds they're losing.
A little bit of panic, a little bit of disarray. And
But
now
why?
who
Durka has
have
so
to
much
fight
information. I
keep them in
get
the map?
that it's the B,
And
the
they've
cut
got Fishy
sounds.
coming in the back lines as well. You've got to deal with this guy. Unfake goes back
Yeah, I
to do
get
so,
it.
loses a lot of health in the process, but makes this a bit more manageable. Shock dart down, but it's too deep. It's not going to catch these players. The crossfire here, dangerous. A wide swing from Durka could catch one. It could catch 2. In fact, the reposition needed. The reveal is there, but Woot's got another. It's all down to Durka.
Woot, did crazy. Bro, that's a mad comeback from them. That's a mad comeback.
2-0. A hard-fought battle for Heretics.